Strinova and Calabiao is definitely going to be a very different game. They are not going to be the same, I repeat that. While the game has the same core concept, but some of the mechanics might be different, and we're gonna talk about them in this video. Well, I know there's going to be that one guy that says, relax, it's still in beta. That's precisely why we need to address this problem, because it's in beta. It's Tencent we're talking about, and messing up global launching of their game is in their genetic. This is more of a discussion videos, but we will talk about the next upcoming technical test in a moment. Initially, at the first beta test, knockdown was removed, and sooner they explained it on the official Discord saying it was just a bug. Well, pretty sus considering how some character skill tags, especially Kokona, having some sort of a resting skill that she can actually revive people and stuff like that. Some tags are missing about knockdown. I don't know about this, but I was not in the technical test, but I was told by other players, and they were not very happy about it. So the second thing is that on the China version of the game, a single player can carry 2 grenades, and players can swap between the 2 of the grenades to the grenades of their choice. I'm sorry, I'm tangled my tongue over there. We have Interceptor, which this one blocks an incoming grenade, which is very OP. Spray paint grenade, where it slows enemies and preventing them from turning into 2D. Smoke, flash, explosion, and all those others that are pretty common in some other shooting game. So Calabiao kind of have like a special grenade just because of the 2D mechanics and some stuff. So I'm not sure about other games. However, in the global technical test, these nades are locked to a specific character, which was pretty weird. Instead of being a single one-time thing, it's also becoming a skill cooldowns, meaning that enemies that die will not be able to pick up the grenades. You only have 1 grenade, and that has a cooldown. I'm not sure how to feel about this, but majority of the players in the Discord English community are not very happy. But for me, this really makes Calabiao sounds like not Calabiao. And there are some grenades that we don't even like to have in our arsenal, but forced to have it now. So I really wish that they consider this. Another reason all I can think of is that Tencent is just trying to sell some characters, but of course I understand that initially you play the game longer, you're able to unlock them sooner or later. But this could create a psychology effect where people are tempted to top up to unlock that character faster. Now this is like I know you're gonna be like, hey, why would people do that? But there are people who's doing that, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing business, but this is just to show how you're so desperate in making a little bit more money from your game, and a very bad image, right? I would say you're creating a very bad image. The third problem is a problem we probably seen coming. Over here is a gacha ticket, and in this game, of course, Calabiao is a skill-based shooting game, and skins are just cosmetic. When people see anime games and they heard of gacha, they think immediately it's pay to win. But not in Calabiao case. There are people like that in my comment section, okay? But I have no complaint about this. This is skins are just cosmetic, and you know, Tencent is a greedy company. I'm not expecting that. But over at the CN sides, over at Calabiao instead of Strinova, I don't know about how Strinova will be, but most likely they will be a bit greedy. If you played ever since day 1, which I have, I can guarantee you at least at season 5, if you do all the event, all the stories, you'll be probably able to hit 3 guarantee. I myself, I play occasionally, and I already hit 2. But again, at the end of the day, it's global. You're trying to make money from global, right? Number 4 is a problem I don't really understand, and it's really an insult to us Chinese. No offense, I myself call myself Zackie, even though I have a Chinese name, but if you watch Demon Slayers and you remember how Tanjiro inspires you, you immediately remember his name, even though it's a Japanese anime. And in Genshin community, people apparently know who Zhongli is, who Xiao is, because of their inspiration or how hot they are, and that's a Chinese name. So I don't understand why Tencent changed Xinghui name to freaking Asterio, whatever. I don't know, man. I couldn't really understand. I mean, I know it's an English name, but damn, calling her Xinghui is much easier than calling Asterio. I don't understand this one. I don't understand, okay? I really don't. God damn it. God. But overall, maybe there's some change I still don't know, but I have already signed up for the upcoming technical test, and maybe I'll be able to make more videos discussing about it. By the way, overall the game is doing pretty good in China. Not so well compared to Naraka, but it's pretty good, it's decent. We have an English community server for Discord. Make sure to join us for Calabiao, established since before the day it was officially launched in China. I've been looking at this game for a while, and it was managed by our almighty Saya. So shout out to him. He's been taking care of the Discord server instead of me while I was gone occasionally making other content. And we have over thousands of members, and feedback from players from Valorant, Overwatch, or even Counter-Strike 2 stated that Calabel is just not another search and destroy shooter competitive shooting game, but its gameplay is so different and it's anime, it's fun. So I've been hearing a lot of positive things about Calabel instead of being a cheap copy. So to those who have played Calabel on the CN version or server, leave your comments and thoughts on the game to let people know how great or how bad you think it is. And if you want to join the English community server, I'll leave the link down in the description below, because Global is called Strinova, and Global is gonna come out on October, but date might subject to change. But everyone has been joining. We're getting more streamers streaming on Twitch, I myself included, and more players are joining Discord, and we're getting more players partying with us. Everyone is training so that they can be so good on Global. Last but not least, again, the name Strinova. From the looks of it, it felt like ChatGPT came up with that name. I'm sorry to say that. This isn't the first time Tencent's game is different from its global version. You can see that from Pokemon Unite, Call of Duty Mobiles, Tower of Fantasy, but though Tower of Fantasy more of the greedy gacha side. I covered that game last time, is stating that we wanted to make it more F2P friendly, not too overpowered. They kind of nerfed the F2P and overpowered the people who spend money. I'm not sure how the game is now, but it's Tencent. A lot of their games I have heard are very different from their global counterpart. So to me, honestly, I'm having mixed feelings about global. Well, I know the change will only make the game being its own thing. I really like how the game is right now in China, but there are some people saying that, Zach, just give it time and we'll see how it is. There are some people that said, hey, it's just in beta, maybe they'll change it back. Oh, who knows? I have high hope for this game because I've been talking about it since day one, and I don't want them to really mess it up. So let us now talk about the global technical test. I will leave the link down in the description below. The first technical test is only for JP and US. It did pretty good, and I say they reach out to creators to stream it, and it does get a lot of attention. That's pretty good. I honestly think if Tencent doesn't mess up, Strinova will have a potential to flourish as the next big esport for anime and as well as shooter. I mean, we're living in an era where people no longer judge you for watching anime. I mean, back in my days, I'm born in the 90s, people used to call you a nerd or wake up a steal cartoon, but in this era, people are more openly minded. There's more weebs than before, right? Anyways, links in the description below. To those who are interested in joining it, make sure to fill up the form. Deadline is before 24th of April. Sorry that I came so late. And the test is gonna last for 2 days, or 3 days, my bad. So I'm gonna be streaming it on Twitch as well, so make sure to check me out, twitch.tv/Zackie-Senpai. So sorry about the technical test being short. I'm excited to see what changes they make. So hopefully I'll be able to make more videos once I play the technical test, and it all comes down to them, what they decided to do with the global version. I most likely will stay on Calabel if they do mess up the global version. Those asking for mobile news, there's still no news. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. This is all I have right now, and hey, it's just a gaming channel.